Everyone, welcome back to Legend of Mushroom with Genghis. So, new mage build for me. So, I'm a prophet, and I did a video a little while ago on a 1 second mage build, and I was just crushing people. But it's limited. So, I needed to come up with more options. What happens when those skills didn't drop? So, sometimes the skills don't drop. And like they don't make it through blitz and you're in trouble. So what do you do then? So first let's go over the new build that I've gone with. And there's been some adjustments. I got some good help in our Discord. If you want help, join our Discord. It's in the description to the video, and talk it through with other players who know more than you, just like I did. So first let's go to it. So I'll show you here in Evolution. I am Prophet. And Prophet deals with stun. So let's go to all of my stats here just so you could see. And my stun is 31%. And my skill crit is 63.56. My skill damage is 1585. Skill crit damage 181. And that's without the pal on, the fiery tail. So I don't have the fiery tail on all the time. It's I have some flex pals that I change in and out. So that can increase the skill as well. I don't use it against warriors. I will use it against archers or other mages, the higher skill. Now, let's look at all the stuff that I have going on. So first, these are basically, I use these skills all the time. Once in a while, I will take out the spider, and I will put in, usually this one, disarm, and put a little bit more defense in. But I'm just finding lately that the best thing is to have these three. So I have Star Array, which is a must for mages. And then the Blitz, obviously, for some defense. And then these three, if you look at them, all they do is drop and then deal continuous damage. So it's really hard to defend against. And mages don't have good basic attack. So you need something that's doing some sort of continuous defense. And it's hard to defend against. Now, my pals. I got the Fox on, obviously, the stun. And then I got the Crit Dragon, which helps with skill crit rate. And after that, it's all optional. So I use the turtle almost all the time. Deer, I use on defense, like when I'm not online. But when I'm actually online and I'm doing offensive attacks, I usually take it off. I use this, the hero bird, because I want a little more speed. And then after that, other things that I can opt in. I can opt in, obviously, this one here for a little bit more skill. And sometimes I will opt in the snow sprite to slow down the enemy. And that's pretty much it. Those are pretty much the ones that I rotate in and out. Also with this one, Hydro Sprite. More often, I'll use Hydro Sprite in PvE. In PvP, I'll show you not too many of my battles are going more than like 14, 15 seconds. And I just don't find that it's made too big of a consistent difference for me to include it in the core pals that I'm going to be using. So now if we go to Relics, pretty standard stuff here. If I do have the Hydro Sprite on, sometimes I'll change to this one. But everything else is pretty standard. We got Attack, we got Blitz. Not because we like this, just because there's nothing else here that we're using in the pals. And this one, sometimes I will change it over to the disarm one right here. Is it this right here? Yeah. So sometimes if I'm using disarm, I'll put that on, but otherwise I will just leave it on Worldly Snare, which is what I'm using. So these are my souls, and basically all of them, right? You got to be well-rounded except for this one, which is combo and boss and counter and pal. So those ones for now, I'm leaving them lacking a little bit and letting them stay down low. Let's go to my class awakening, because that kind of goes with it. And high on skill damage. And now I'm increasing everything else. Defense, I'll be honest with you, I made a mistake with defense and HP. I would have rather had high HP instead of the high defense, but I'm going to make that up and get them even again at 16. I just didn't feel like paying the gems to reset it. So I would reverse those. Global attack, going to continue to get that up as well. And then that's crit resistance and crit damage. I've just let that kind of you know, just not happen for me. Not using it too much. And here is my statue. Global attack and skill damage. That's the mixture. No particular reason. I just like to go with a little bit more flexibility here because it's cheaper. So, if you're aiming for just one skill at Triple S, it's going to cost a lot more. And let's see, have I unlocked the other one yet? No, I haven't unlocked Triple S Plus yet. So still months away from doing that. But what else we got to show you here? So talent-wise, I'm going down here, but I haven't got too far on these yet. I'm really just working on the basics, attack, HP, defense, except for this one. I did max out on the skill and then stayed on the same wing here. And you can see I'm still trying to finish the HP, defense, and attack. And then once I get those out, I'll start to build a little bit further. Now, wing back that I'm using. I am using the dragon one. No, I'm not. I'm using this one. But I should be using the Pepe one if I had it, but I don't. So I'm using this one for now. It's pretty decent. It's not the best, but it's what I'm using. Eye of the Raven is absolutely what you should be using here. And enchantments, this was another big thing that I did. I was keeping enchantments for different classes. Like once in a while I'd be warrior and I was keeping some. And then I finally just made the decision and said, you know what? I'm going to fully commit to one. And I'll show you what I got on them. I don't have anything too special. Like, I don't think I've been very lucky on these. But, it is what it is. And continuing to go and increase them. So skill damage one, I think you absolutely have to increase that one. And that's actually my only stun that I've got, 2.61. So hoping maybe I could get one somewhere else. I don't know. Is it possible to get them anywhere else? I'd really like that. But... and then the Eye of the Raven is what I'm going with here for the extra skill being casted. And Mount. Mount is still going with the Cloud, but I do ride the Witch's Broom or the Magic Carpet just because I think that's what mages should be riding. But I do use the Cloud mount for the skill crit. And all my gear is mostly I'm trying for stun and skill crit on it. This Pumpkin Witch is what I use when I'm attacking. When I'm on defense and I'm not online, I will change to Duck once in a while, or there is another one. Is it this one right here? Let me find it. There's a speed one. And what's this one? After the battle starts, every 17 seconds, stun the opponent. No, that's not it. So there's one that adds speed, and this is it. It's the Coconut. Increase attack speed by 5% immediately after battle starts, and 2% more. If you're going to spend on this game, spend responsibly. Use the Aptoid App Store. It's got all the best in-game purchases. They fight for market share with Apple and Google. That's why they offer these discounts. Use promo code MUSH5, and information of how to download this is in the description to the video as well as in the Discord. Get to some of the battles and show you how they go. So these are all arena matches, and I'll show you. So this is a guy attacking me. So I'm on defense here. This is the only time this player can beat me now. And you can see my skills don't work pre-blitz. But anyways, it ends up very, very close. I just couldn't get him down. I got really unlucky. And this, again, is me on defense. And I pull it out. Sometimes my blitz works through the defense. I'm not sure why. And then let's see this one. And yep, I'm attacking here because I'm on the left on this one. And you can see this is the guy who, this is third best on the server. So it's very hard for me to compare against someone who's comparable to me now. But we'll go into, so that's typically how it will work. This is the more sustainable build. So it'll start the attack and it'll get the guy down to about 75%. And then it'll finish him off with the continuous skills before they can really do any more damage to me. So let's look at some Actually, just for fun, I'll show you guys the top player on server when I match against him. I don't match because I avoid it. But see, I can get him a little bit of damage going, but I just can't break through anything else that he has. And I'll show you why. Like when you look at these comparable numbers, it's very, very difficult when someone has double your HP. So let's go into my cross-server arena where I might get more comparables. So someone attacked me here and beat me. Let's see what happened. I haven't watched this one yet. So I'm on the right, so I'm on defense. And they attacked me. I didn't get my skills off. And yeah, they just shot down on me. Let's see what they look like. So dark. So they are pretty far down. Wow, they really shot up trying to get to me. Oh, there they are, actually. Right here. So yeah, it's an archer. And actually really, really weak HP. I think I just got unlucky on that one. I probably should have been able to take them out. This is not a strong archer, 83%. So I was pretty unlucky on that. Let's look at most of my other attacks here. And I'll go through and we'll watch. So this is me attacking. And not much to learn from on that one. Hopefully we find someone who does fight back a little bit. But all right, I got some attacks left. So let's find someone here. So store break. We're going to avoid the faster ones. So let's see. Have we done this guy yet? So S. Antonella. So there, we got him down a little bit, and then we will finish him off before he starts to get some damage. So it's been working really, really well for me. I do like this new mode for Mage. I also think if they do finally introduce the update that they're talking about, where they said that each of these skills are going to go off one at a time, half a second, half a second, half a second, half a second, like that, then I believe that this is a sustainable build where in the past, the 1 second mage kill, if you don't get those all off at once, you don't get your skill crit, you don't get the victory. But this updated build should last through the next update and still be dominant. So let me know what you guys think, and like, subscribe, leave a comment.